Welcome back. Next week on Tennis Channel and Tennis Channel Plus, the action starts in Prague, 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and then, of course, 11:30 a.m., the top seed open, Lexington, Kentucky, followed by Tennis Channel Live. All the big names there, and Serena Williams there today answering questions about playing in a new environment.
It's totally different. This is a completely new surrounding, and this tournament popped up out of nowhere. But it's good. You know, it's close to home, so it's also a good opportunity for me to test the water a little bit before to see what I will be up against in terms of atmosphere. I love playing with the crowd, and then sometimes I love the silence. And every day we practice, every single practice is without a crowd. And then you're at a tournament, and then the practices are with a little bit of a crowd. So, yeah, I think it'll be really. I'm waiting to answer that question. I can't answer that question until this kind of happens.
She also said she's been a recluse during this time, does not want to catch COVID-19. She said she doesn't have full lung capacity, actually, so she's been taking all the precautions. The Serena bubble, Chanda, has been on lockdown. So now, for the first time, she's kind of coming out of that to play this event.
Yeah, it's the ultimate in controlling your environment, which Serena has done so well throughout her career. But this is completely different circumstances, talking about, not playing in front of a crowd, which is the opposite of what she's used to in terms of the support she's always had. So I think that'll all be, new, and it'll be interesting to see how she handles it, but maybe also a little motivation. There's not a lot of new things that Serena's having to deal with during the course of her career. She's done so much, but this is another kind of a hurdle, but maybe additional motivation for her to get up to playing her best tennis.
I agree, and I think it's interesting that she highlighted how her practices are without a crowd, obviously, so she, we've all done that. So I think if you can get into that mindset a little bit, she's used to playing in front of these big crowds. Everybody wants to go see Serena Williams play, so it's always full crowds when she plays her matches. She's the big draw often in tournaments, so it's going to be a little bit different for her, but I think that it's a good challenge. I think that this is a good step for her playing the tournament there in Kentucky. It's going to be a tough field and a nice test for her, I think, going into the next couple of events.
Absolutely. I thought it was also interesting. She was asked about playing in Europe after the U.S. Open. She said, I see myself doing it all if it happens, and going for Roland Garros as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. These 5 months, I think, has allowed Serena to reset, kind of have that family time with her daughter, and reconnect. And maybe she's just got a new attitude, which would be great.
Absolutely. Going for major number 24 at the U.S. Open. Maybe 25 can pass Margaret Court in Paris later this year. Well, coming up tomorrow, we got the final. It's the women's doubles final, championship Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, and then Annette Kontaveit, Fiona Ferro coming up after that. TC Live will wrap up the day. We will break down Kontaveit and Ferro after this.